What's up, man? We got the homie Fly Tye with us today at 401 Uncut. What's going on?
What up? What up? How you?
I'm doing good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. I see you doing good, Big Woe. That's what they call you, right, Big Woe?
Yeah, Big Woe, man. Big Woe. A lot of people call me Big Woe.
For sure. Straight out of Cleveland, Ohio. What part of Cleveland are you from?
I'm from like the Superior, St. Clair area. You know what I'm saying? I went to high school at the St. Clair area, Glenville, but I kind of like grew up on Superior, so... Okay. Kind of like mixed in between both crowds, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. So what was it like being in that mix in between things?
It was smooth, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It made it to where I could like be in my city anywhere on the side of town, like, and be good, you know what I'm saying? So that was smooth for me. Like, you know, our side of town a little territorial for some areas. So to be able to like move through everywhere, you know, and know you good, like that was kind of like sweet for me for real.
That's what's up. So Fly Tye, tell me, when did you get into doing music? Like, what was it for you to make you be like, you know what, this is me, like I'm an artist, this is what I'm gonna really pursue?
I think like I was kind of like moving around in the city a lot, so I some type of way got to know a lot of the artists who was like shaking for real, like you know, Ray, Preem, a couple of the guys in the city who was like moving at that time, and I knew them, so you know what I'm saying, to know them and see them like, you know what I'm saying, develop these results. I'm like, you know, shit, I'm gonna take my shot at it, you know what I'm saying? And eventually, like, you know, after sticking with it, I caught my niche, you know what I'm saying? And I just been rolling from there.
Man, that's super dope. And like you said, catching your niche has done landed you to perform at SummerJams and everything like that. And I see you said haters will say it's Photoshop when you put it up on your Instagram. So when you had got that call, like, man, this is what's about to happen for me, how did that feel, knowing that you were going to be able to hit that stage in your city, one of the biggest events for Cleveland in the summer? How excited were you, per se?
Super for real, because it's like, you know, seeing that's like the biggest platform we got, it was like kind of like another stamp of approval. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be knowing when stuff going well for you as an artist, but certain phone calls you get let you know, like, you in the real mix, like, you know what I'm saying? So that was like one of them type of phone calls for me to let you know, like, you know, this one of them times where you stand out, one of the elites, so you feel me, like, you know, you're moving in the right direction, you feel me?
Nah, for sure, and I could tell you moving in the right direction, not only with performing at SummerJam, but this single Pressure that you got out too. It's pressure.
For sure, I appreciate it.
It's pressure. Talk to me about that record and the feedback that you getting in Cleveland for it.
Pressure, it was like the first record I put out that like, I didn't feel like I had to force, you know what I'm saying? It was like the record that I put out. I put the visual out first initially, and I think that's kind of what like started the steam for the record, you know what I'm saying? But like that was the first record I put out. I didn't really have to force on people. Like I was waking up every day, people was tagging me in it, like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, from there, it was just like build on it. Like, let's keep trying to spread the wildfire, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, that's dope. And when you speak on that, you felt like beforehand you did have times where you trying to just work your music. Is it easy as an artist in Cleveland? Because Cleveland have artists that's really punching. Do you feel like it's easy to connect with the DJs and really get your music played on the radio stations in Cleveland?
For me, in my case, yeah, because I was like the likable artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was the one artist that like all the DJs and, you know, tastemakers actually liked, you know what I'm saying? So in some cases that might have helped me some with records that might not even have been as sweet as Pressure, like, but they liked me enough to still like kind of stand on it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think, yeah, the relationship kind of helped more in some cases than, you know, others, you know what I'm saying? That kind of would help with moving the situation faster, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Relationships, networking is always going to put you in a different playing field than someone who is not, somebody who want to be hard and be an asshole.
You know what I'm saying? When you become the person they don't like DJ, I think people forget DJs like them niggas humans. Like, you feel me? We got the right to not like you, like, you know what I'm saying? And you being crazy and irate make it easier for me to not like you know what I'm saying? But I just never was really like that artist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you the cool guy. Like, what's up, bro? You need a drink? You good?
There you go. I'm trying to vibe. Sometimes I was pulling up on DJs, ain't had nothing to do with music. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, hey, you cool, what's up? You feel me? Want a drink? Keep it moving. But they get so used to artists pulling up about music that, you know, a lot of them became like the artists to stay away from for real, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I totally get it. All right, so too, I know you got this hit for hit showcase coming up here soon. So that's like a versus. Is this your first time participating in something like that?
Yeah, this is my first time.
So are you excited you're going against Act?
Yeah.
And you've been clowning on the promo side.
Yeah,
so
no, we just been trying to make sure that, you know, it turned out the way it needs to. You know what I'm saying? You know, we don't want to under promote, so we going over the top, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got to. And I know it's gonna be dope to see you go against somebody that you cool with, but also be in front of that crowd like that and getting that good promo again.
Yeah, it's just like, man, really it's for the vibes, you know what I'm saying? We just try and bring the vibes back to the city for real, you know what I'm saying? So as long as we get people to come in there and support, you know what I'm saying, these good records that, you know, we've been putting out over the last couple years, that's really what the goal is for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? We want to win personally, but, you know, ultimately it's shit about like just, you know, bringing the wave back to the city for real.
For sure. So tell me, how did you come up with Big Woe? Or how did you get the name Big Woe?
Man, I think like my homie Geechee started calling me that first, like, you know, in our area, like that was like a slang word we use for like brother, you know what I'm saying? One of our dogs or something, you know what I'm saying? And eventually that just turned into, I don't know, like Big Woe, and somehow it just snowballed effect, you know what I'm saying? And before I knew it, everybody was kind of like calling me that, and so I just kind of just went ahead and embraced it.
Fly Tye, man, outside of this single you got buzzing, the shows you did this year, the shows you got coming up, what else can we expect from you for the rest of the year and the top of the year for 2022?
New music, man, consistency, man, pressure. Couple new singles we're gonna put out, working on the EP, man. Hopefully a short film in the works. Just staying consistent, man. Just keeping the Cleveland culture up front. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. So before we get up out of here, you gotta let them know how can they keep being tapped in with you no matter what.
All my social platforms the same, man. Fly Tye 216, FLY TYE 216, man. Tap in with me.